Yes, if I confirm, it's your boy Foxy in the building. I like your boy. The chopper of them and the fryer of plantain. Yes, 1995 1999 Gidigbo champion. The first Igbo governor of Lagos State. But once I yes, can I say just be fit. Yes, for I confirms your tough Foxy in the building. I like your boy. Chopper of them and the fryer of plantain. Chilling right here on another episode of Africa Today's Show. I believe today is Monday, the day of our Lord. And of course, you're going to be watching this on Tuesday. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, too many things been happening in Africa. Crazy. I'm going to jump right into it because I don't want to waste nobody's time. First story I want to talk about is this whole issue where Army Colonel, pretty much the guy on Iono, in see Boko Haram they come. Now so him and guys, they can't decide, say, you know what, jump out of the armored personnel carrier inside the APC, jump out of it, him, the junior officers, the soldiers, they jump out, they bomb all of those APC, the armored personnel carrier, and can't run inside bush. Because I see Boko Haram they come. So basically, Army can't arrest them, can't talk, say, you know what? Because you have sabotage this our equipment, we're going to arrest you and put you on that lock and key confirm. This story been dropped a couple of days ago. But now the army is coming back and they're saying that it never happened, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that this situation never happened. Alright, press pause. And that story that we're hearing is from KiriKiri prison, you know KiriKiri, where they keep naming them before and confirm. KiriKiri, where they take you when you from Alag, when they transfer you to KiriKiri. One of the toughest maximum security prison in Nigeria, right there in Lagos, Apapa area, confirmed. We're hearing the news that some of the criminals that were even incarcerated inside KiriKiri were trying to escape. And during the escape, that's how the prison official used gun, by 10 of them and injure 15. As this story break finish, that's how the Nigerian prison authority come out and they say, it didn't happen. People are like, If Punch newspaper, Guardian, this day, evenly Nikeji, every single person, they go and report the same news. How can you come out and say that it didn't happen? So they're like, it didn't happen. Go and check KiriKiri. Nothing happened there. I said, okay. The next news is the fact that this past weekend, Sudan wiped Nigeria, give us back and slap, boga, in the soccer competition where they're trying to qualify for African Nations Cup. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen, nobody can come out and deny it because of why we see it on TV with our two koro eye. Confirm. And let me say something real quick. For the people that are strong in prick and are vexing for the fact that Nigeria lost, I feel like it's a wonderful thing that we're losing in this whole qualifier. And I'll tell you why. I follow soccer. I don't really follow it like that. I'm an Arsenal fan because my brother watches Arsenal in my house. That's the only reason why I care about Arsenal. But I'll tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. It is a good thing if we fail to qualify for Nations Cup, because Nations Cup is coming up where? During the situation where we're supposed to be doing our election. It's going to be a distraction. We don't need no distraction. We want our eye to be open. Koro. You see that Atiku has collected his presidential form. He wants to go and run for presidency. Of course, Jonathan is going to run. There's people that are rumbling back and forth, wondering whether Buhari, well, you know that one, is going to eventually run. When he raises, I think it's like 25 million that they need to pay before they can run for presidency. Imagine if you are putting up 25 million of your own money. You know you're going there to thief. Confirm. There's nobody who's going to change that country around who has that kind of money in his pocket. This for the party, this is 25 million for you to run on that APC. So imagine that. But let's just brush down away. Meanwhile, I don't know whether you guys are following the thing that's happening in Edo State, where you had the chairman of PDP and a whole bunch of people, close to like 2,000 of their members, decamp from PDP to APC. That's the two political parties. So that already tells you that there's no political ideology in Nigeria, because there is no way in America here where you can see a head of a party in the state and 2,000 of their members go from being Democratic to Republican. There's a lot of things they differ on. There are a lot of things, whether it's family values, whether gay people can marry, whether people can have abortion. There's a whole bunch of fundamental issues that they don't agree on. As if is it their fiscal policy, some are more conservative than the others. In Nigeria, there's nothing there. There's no different thing as PDP, APC, ABGA. All of them are all the same, which is why it's just all about chopping money. You cannot go to a politician that's in one party and say, what do you differ? What is your differences? There's no differences at all, which is why they have all similarities, which is one thing: chopping money. For mouth, ginger. Brush away from that. So this happened in South Africa, this very, very recently. This 29-year-old woman, fine woman, gentle woman, she decided that peace is hungering her. You know when peace is hungry you? I'll tell you something personal about me. Yes, I have a house. My house has 2 bathrooms inside with food toilets. But sometimes I like to go outside in the back. If I'm drinking shayo with my boys, I like to go in the back of the house where there's tree and go and piss outside. I don't know why. There's something beautiful about that breeze just blowing in the external, confirm. So this woman now wants to go and piss. The piss is hooking her. She now look where she can piss. She just go inside a corner. And you know what? She pop a squat. That's what they call it here in America. Pop a squat. In Nigeria, they say olo yato. She went to yato. Yeah. So this one went to go and piss. As she's pissing, she didn't know where she's pissing. Remember, I don't know whether you guys remember this jingle that we used to have back in the day from NNPC. No bamboo show, no break pipeline, no farm on top pipeline. If not Delta, if not Lando, even see, oh yeah, pipe they flow. Oh my people, don't move your house on top of your pipeline. Now danger way, fire break for we all. Nigeria, we survive with all your money. Ginger. So basically, this woman did not go and look where she's pissing, and not only did she go and piss in the wrong place, she pissed on top of wire, electric wire. As soon as one drop, one molecule of that piss just drop. That's how electric shock just shock her in her bone now. Now that's it, the Gindi has gone. This woman put me right there on the spot. Now that's sad because it's a mother of two in South Africa right there in Soweto. However, for me, what really jumped out to me in this story was when the journalist now went to go and find out about this woman. Go and investigate this story. Go and find out what really happened to this lady. Her Mali now come out and say, oh, this my daughter had to die like this. So why, God, why? I mean, she was a party animal. She liked to drink alcohol, well, but she was still respectful to elders. So I'm like, mama, press pause. Why is it that the last thing you want to say about your shy with us mud is that she was a party animal, she likes to drink alcohol? What does that have to do with the story? Can't you just be like, oh, it's unfortunate that my daughter had to die and she left my two grandchildren without a mother? You can say that. Why must you go deep into the negative of things? You know, and I tell people all the time, only speak good of the dead, even if they did bad things, you know, unless that person is a bacha. But there's no reason for it to be going into, who cares whether the woman was a party animal? Who cares that because she has been drinking too much, that's why she has to go and peace? You know, that doesn't have anything to do with the story. So I thought that was kind of sad. Now, jumping out also, I don't know whether you guys are following this story of the Ebola parole that's happening. This is interesting. After so long, now the US is coming and they're saying, you know what? They want to go and meet the Nigerian officials and the people that contain the Ebola situation in Nigeria. So Kuprona Hakabiko, that means that Nigeria did a great job. People are coming to come and learn from you. Confirm. I even read one story which I don't know how true this story is. I'll tell you people, I don't believe this story. But apparently they went to interview a bunch of Nigerians who said, you know, I already got my visa to go to US this summer for my vacation, but because I'm hearing all this story about Ebola, I don't think I want to go again. Another person I interviewed and said, yeah, I'm not going to US anymore. I think I'm going to go to Dubai and go and shit. I'm like, can you poop swear? Can you swear that you truly got your visa to come to the US and you don't want to come anymore because of Ebola? Ha! Come on now. It's not good to lie like that now, Ginger. You should take it easy now. I mean, yes, I understand that we're proud of the fact that we have kind of like contained Ebola in our country, but that doesn't mean that people should now be carrying chest up and talking about, oh, I don't know whether I want to come to US anymore because of this Ebola. I don't know where you guys heard what happened in Spain. Apparently, there's a nurse. She was treating one of the priests. You know, they had two priests that died. They caught Ebola in West Africa. They came back to Spain. They treated them. So she caught the Ebola from one of the priests, right? Apparently, she's saying it's possible that while she was treating the guy, she used the glove and touched her face, and then she now got Ebola. Anyways, fast forward. Right now, the Spanish authority are not taking any chances. What did they do? Number one, they quarantined the woman, quarantined everybody that she came into contact with, including a specific woman who they are saying it is possible that she's the first person to have gotten Ebola from waxing. You know, waxing, that thing that babies do when they people down, just order your baby that people have down there, you just go and cover it with wax, just do shwa, and heck, confirm where they just pull everything. They say Brazilian wax, Togolese wax, all kind of wax, Igbo wax, Jigawa wax, yeah, shwa, and they just shwa the whole thing, you know, and it just everything just come up, like all the hell will just come out. That's why I say I fear women. I fear women so much. If you pinch your woman, she's like, oh my God, I hurt so bad. Don't hurt me. But if you can go and sit down and somebody will sellotape on top of your bush, on top of your baby, and do like this, wire, and pluck your whole hair one time. You pass spirit. Confirm. They say that's the first case of somebody who might have gotten Ebola from that waxing situation. And now, I don't know why anybody in their right mind, when you're feeling feverish, when you're having symptoms, because they said this woman clearly had symptoms when she went to the lady who now did the waxing. So why would you now go there when you're sick? I don't think about cutting my hair when I have catarrh. So why would you know, it doesn't make any sense. Also, I heard the Spanish authority, because they're not taking any chances, they even put down, they kill the woman dog. Can you imagine? Ordinary bingo that's chilling on his own. No, I don't know if we can actually like spread Ebola to animals, this, you know, just by through the air and everything else. You know, if you think about the animal to human connection, it's through shopping of the bushmeat. You know, the last story I want to talk about is this one that's coming out of Saudi Arabia. We're hearing that Nigeria sent 79,000 pilgrims to go for Hajj. And out of the 79,000, 19 confirmed deaths. Ladies and gentlemen, 19 people have women from the Nigerian people that went to Hajj. And I was like, damn, that seems like a high number. But I'm going into the research, I'm researching. Kind of find out that the past year, 10, the year before, 9. It's like a formal thing for Nigerians to be dying when we go for Hajj. And I was like, why would you have 19 people just go there and die? That's how somebody told me that, look, a lot of these people that go for Hajj are people who are already sick and they're frail, and they're saying, you know what, if anywhere else they will bury me, let them bury me in the Holy Land. I was like, damn, I thought they had to do a health check and everything else. You know, like the health check is just very cursory. You know how these kind of things are. But one thing that really made my head just back up popcorn was when I heard that Bornu State spent 500 million naira, $500 million naira, to send over 2,600 of their indigents to Hajj. And I'm wondering, Bornu State, the same state that's under lock and key, the same state that's suffering this whole situation right now, Boko Haram, the same states that they have called for a state of alarm in your state. It doesn't make any sense for you to now be doing like there's nothing that's happening. Even their airport has been shut down. They couldn't even fly them out from that Bornu State. So why would you now still be doing Hajj? I understand how important it is to Muslims, but it doesn't make any sense to me. So that's a question I want to ask to you guys right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Do you think that a state like Bornu State, which is a very, very poor state, should be spending in this time $500 million naira to be sending their indigents to go on Hajj? Is it the government's business for you to be doing your religious parole? I want you to write the answer in the comment section below. Appreciate you guys so much. This next weekend we're going to be in New York. On Friday we're going to be at the Orisha Femi concert. Kami's going to be performing. And then on Saturday, Oyato, that's Mama Junior, she's going to be doing her fashion show, so I'm going to be there. Shout out to Obino. I will come chop that egusi soup for your wife house, confirm. It'll be this weekend though, but that November 17th we're gonna be in New York doing a big comedy show with Core Foundation. Next show you're gonna see it, I'll record it Thursday, but you see it on Friday. When I take it easy, man. As I talk whenever I end the show. Anything we're gonna die in a vulture, and I went down, soft that breast, ginger. Foxy P signing out, ginger.